Peace God, peace to God. So when it comes to people selling you herbs and stuff, this is the pattern of how it works. They'll be like, all right, look, you got worms and parasites and bacteria and fungus and all kinds of stuff in your body, and you need to clean it out. So what you need to do to clean it out is go to my website.
Yeah.
Go to my website or buy my book, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how to clean it out of your body for only $99.95. Only $99.95. Just only $9.99. I got some books that are $9.99 too. You know, and then the fear is how it's literally the same pattern as a doctor doing it with medicine. With them herbs, it's the same pattern. You're just seeing it a naturopath doing it. Because regardless of what you eat, you still got to be in a good environment. Because it's like,
It's very important.
I told her money. I was like, you know, how many of these people who are herbalists are telling you that you need to be in a tropical environment? And she was like, Dr. Sebi. He was the only one in Honduras doing all the fruit stuff, doing all the herbs, and all the Dr. Sebi was the one. He was the one. All these other herbalists saying this and saying that, and they still in the States, and they ain't telling you that you need to have a different environment, which is what's going to cause you to eat different anyway.
Yeah, that's where my oldest daughter is Honduras. And she's doing very well.
And for example, if you in a tropical environment, you're going to eat from your environment anyway. So if it's mangoes and all this stuff available, you're just going to eat it and be healthier because it's available to you. Wherever you move in the world, whatever foods are available to you, that's what the fuck you're going to eat. Like, period. You just gonna eat what's available. Because it's part of your environment. And the herbalists will be like, well, take this herb to detox, take that herb to detox. Your body already doing what it can to detox every moment, every second of the day. Every second of the day, yo. And it's not going to matter if you're eating healthy if you're in a shitty environment. It's not going to matter. Imagine somebody going to like New York or somewhere where it's polluted. I'm not going to say New York. China or something. I ain't been. But anywhere where there's a lot of pollution. Imagine somebody going, all right, stay in that really highly polluted area and just eat fruits and herbs. And you'll be fine.
Well, I don't know about 5.
But you get the concept I'm saying.
Yes.
Imagine them saying your environment ain't important, but what you put in your body is way more important. That doesn't make any sense.
Very important.
So whoever somebody's watching, they got to be thinking macro then micro.
Because your whole body is in the environment. Mm-hmm. The foods are just, the foods are you're ingesting them, but your whole body is ingesting your environment.
Yeah, you're looking at it, you're hearing it, you're feeling it. It's just like, yeah, everything you said, you just said it. Your environment, you eating from your environment when you get in a good environment.
You're breathing, you're
this is the other part.
In the rain, you're soaking in the...
This is the other part. When you get herbs and fruits from other places, the enzyme count is not the same. The nutrient availability ain't the same. Yeah. Whether you're using dried herbs without the water, you know, whether you're using dried herbs or whether you're using fruit that are shipped from a different environment. You're putting a different environment in your body instead of the same environment. So of course it's gonna be harder for you to acclimate to an environment if you're putting different shit in it. You know? There's an importance to eating locally, whether it's meat and dairy or not.
Report on it.
Yeah.
On honey, everybody said Manuka honey was the best, which it is very high quality, but it's the highest quality for where the Manuka honey comes from.
Correct.
And she actually, her daughter, going into college, did a research paper on that and tested the local honey there in Arizona at the time. And it was nutritionally better and had better curative rates for those people local to the area. They did, like the Native Americans. And, so it's important. You have to eat from your environment to get the best results.
Exactly. So that's why I have a pattern of when people come here, I eat the plants, eat the herbs. We cook for you, et cetera, so you can have the best experience.
Oh, yeah.
You actually eating your environment. For real, and you get to have the feelings and the thoughts of your environment. So you're more in tune with it when you eat directly from what's at your house, specifically. What's at your house. That's what's going to give you the best results. It doesn't have to travel that far. You can pick it right off the plant.
You know the type of soil,
You
the
know
dirt
the type
and
of
everything.
soil, the condition,
That it's
everything.
in because you created it. And in our case, composting, and we literally created the soil to grow the herbs that we would be ingesting in our body, in our environment locally.
Yep.
Which is the highest quality environment here in the tropics, and the highest quality food because we created it in the tropics.
Yeah, and cultivated it here in the tropics. Cultivated it where I lived at. It was cool when I was living in the States. I was still growing food and stuff, but not only was it not enough, I still would be feeling all the negative feelings and stuff because of my environment. So
the chemtrails going overhead, you can't get away from those
unless you
come here.
The cloud covers, the subconscious programming,
Yep.
like all of that.
The TV commercials for medications.
TVs, the ads.
Yep.
All of that, yo.
All that neon lights and stuff harming our brains and our sleep cycles.
All of that, yo. So yeah, it's like what we was talking about. She was talking about Amanda was talking about the fanatic thing over, because she had an aspect in the chart about being a fanatic or fanaticizing over shit. But the best fanatic to be a fan of is yourself.
Yes.
Regardless of anybody else bringing you anything, that's the best thing to be a fan of, yourself. And there is such thing as quote-unquote false prophets, depending on what message you want to receive. But if you're talking about giving yourself the best, your environment is the thing. Like, you're going to eat from that. That's what's feeding. So as long as you in alignment with your environment going to help you.
Yep.
Every time. It's going to help you experience it. The way you want to experience it. So yeah, that's what that build was about earlier. I love myself.
Love myself.